Hello, everyone. So hopefully you can hear all right. That's the most important thing. Welcome, everyone. And as people are coming in, we're going to start with our stretching. So welcome again to Voice Lessons from the Music Room. Let's work on stretching to get ready to sing today. Stretching up nice and tall, and even while you're here with your hands up, make sure you're paying attention to your breathing. You can feel the breathing as the diaphragm naturally drops as you inhale. And then you could just sigh out. So anytime that you're noticing that you're getting a little tense or stressed with your breath, go ahead and you can just maybe casually put your hands up like this if you're in the middle of choir. And then notice how it just naturally drops that diaphragm. So then as you have your hands come down, continue to feel the diaphragm drop naturally. And then as well, another exercise you can do to make sure that you are getting the diaphragm working naturally, just sing or even speak on a ha, 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 ha. All right. So hello to everyone joining. And remember, if you have any questions or specific exercises you want, go ahead and let me know in the chat. Ha, 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 ha. So now our next exercise is going to help us find our head voice, making sure that we are singing in our head voice and staying in our head voice. So we want to make sure, again, think about that air. The air is creating the sound, and you will also want to think about you're an owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. And that will naturally bring it forward and up into the head voice rather than having the tension or the stress in your throat causing an extreme slamming of the vocal folds to create the sound. Instead, it's the air naturally. Hoo, 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 hoo. So then as you're there singing in that hoo, hoo, now we're going to go ahead and pitch that owl sound in our head voice. Hoo, 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 hoo. 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 Hoo, 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 hoo. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on having our head voice be more consistent in our mid-range and in our lower register. So we're going to come back to where we started on that hoo 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 hoo. It might seem very light, and that's okay. That's actually a good thing, probably a good sign that you're in your head voice. So now we're going to be singing on that hoo 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 hoo. But now we're going to work our way down into the lower register. And when we get a little lower, we'll switch over to he. Starting still though in our owl sound hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Nice smile. Hee, 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 hee. 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 And again, only sing as low as is comfortable. Again, we're making sure that we're staying in the head voice. So it should probably naturally be getting softer and softer as you go lower, depending on your range, obviously. Now we're going to go ahead and move back to our mid-range, our mixed voice now. So now we're going to switch to our mixed voice where we have that buzz tone. Whoo. So it will feel a little bit like you are singing on a kazoo, but you are the kazoo. Whoo. So you're going to make sure that your lips are pursed nice and tight, and you will feel that resistance there at your lips. And you need to make sure that you are keeping it forward so that you can hear the sound resonating. You could feel it resonating here and behind your teeth. You should not feel any tension at all. If you do, then try again and see if you can make sure that's right behind the teeth, right in the front at the lips. You're going to feel that little bit of a buzz tone there, buzz. This is great for any break range exercises, break range phrases in any songs you're singing where you need a little bit more oomph or it's unstable. This definitely helps with that. So let's pull that sound forward in our whoo. So we're still thinking our owl head voice, whoo, whoo, but now we've added another layer to it. Whoo, whoo. Lots of air. Excellent. Hopefully that helps. And then that's a go-to for any phrases that you might be singing that you feel are unstable or you're switching back and forth. You feel like you're switching back and forth between your head voice and your chest voice. This will help create sort of that mixed voice area where you can then sing in that area. So this is now we're going to do the same exercise without the buzz tone, but we're going to make sure we're still in the head voice, but still making sure that you're feeling it resonate in the front. So we're just backing off from that buzz. again, that's that head voice, but again, hopefully with a little bit more oomph because we're pulling that resonance toward that front. And hopefully, then even the buzz tone exercise prior can help you feel where you need a little bit more air, give it a little bit more energy there. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, our next exercise, we're going to go ahead and work into our full high head voice, upper range. And this time we're going to be singing on that who, and we'll switch to ya, or again, whatever vowel sound works best for you. But we're going to start here. We're going to be hoo, hoo, just like that owl sound. And make sure that as you're on those top notes, you're just opening up as big as you can using the air. Get the full resonance, trying to find that golden tone. Ooh, 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 keep singing. All right, went up super high because I do know a few of you who are joining us can probably get up there, even if it's just vocalizing, and that's fine. Today, something just, yep, it's not there for me today, so I can't get up as high. That's okay. Another day is going to be a little bit different. So you just do the best you can day to day. It depends on the weather, your allergies, your health, all of that. So again, never stress because the stress is going to close everything up. It's going to tighten everything. And then you're not going to be able to sing with good technique. All right. So our next exercise is going to be working on combining that natural diaphragm activation. We're going to be singing on a ba, and it's going to help with our pitch stability. When you're singing in staccato, short little blips of air and sound, that really works on where is your pitch? Is your pitch accurate and stable? So our pitch exercise for today is we're going to be singing on a ba. Little short staccato, puffs of air. So you should be able to feel that in your diaphragm. Feel that diaphragm pushing the air out to create the sound. Ba, 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 ba. 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 Excellent. Very good in the chat. Super. We got up to um, let me see if I can type correctly. We got up to in that last exercise, we got up to the high, I think I stopped at that high E or E flat. Now I can't remember, but that is excellent. So this exercise now with our ba, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and work in our mid-range and then go down into our lower register because obviously we did that exercise for our upper register, sort of that mid-upper register. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same exercise and we're going to work our way down. So again, we're going to be on that ba, and then we might go ahead and switch as we get down into the lower register. We might go ahead and switch to a he. All right. Starting here. Ba, 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 ba. 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 He, 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 he. 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 He, 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 he. He, 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 he. He, 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 he. Nice and low. Light, if you can get down there. Excellent. So hopefully that will help you with that pitch stability in those throughout the registers. All right, for our final exercise is just going to be a cool down. We're just going to be cooling down on a nice ooh in our mid register and then into our lower register. And then if you have any questions or anything specific that you want to work on, go ahead and type it into the chat now, and then I'll see what I can do. Just on a nice ooh. Excellent. Hope that helps. All right. So, unless there are any other questions or anything that you would like me to work on, a specific voice problem, then have a great day, everyone. Thanks so much for joining, and hope that helps for your voice, either you're singing or you're speaking, whatever you're doing. Okay, how best to practice starting low in the head voice? Okay, that's a great question because typically we start up a little higher and pull it down. So typically what you want to do is you do want to think of that owl sound. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. So you can just very gently, even if you were getting ready to sing something, you can hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo. He, V. Find the vowel sound that works best. Typically an E vowel sound, he or V, is going to be the best to help. So start with that vowel sound. He, hoo, 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 hoo. He, he, he. And then I would sing if you're just in a rehearsal or you're just practicing, you can sing on that V or E or he sound. So if this is our pattern, he, he. And then when you're going to the words, go ahead and try to squish those vowel sounds more toward the E sound. Okay, any other questions or comments? Thanks everyone for joining. And again, we will try to do these at least once a month, but at least once a month, sometimes more, depending on my schedule and others' availability. All right. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a great day.